And they viewed his re-election as inevitable. A top Mondale aide said he wanted a meeting to refute the notion that the Soviets had written him off for dead. Lisa Myers, NBC News, with the Mondale campaign in Washington.
Closer to home, 11 Hispanic organizations are joining forces to form a voter registration coalition. It's being set up in Douglas County. The newly formed group held its first registration drive today, and Coalition Chairman I.C. Plaza says their theme is, your vote is your voice.
To let people know that we have numbers here, which, as you know, a politician goes strictly for numbers. And we're going to get out and register as many Hispanics as we can in this area, so that in future elections, people will know that the Hispanics have a clout in who is going to be our selections.
Today, more than 40 people registered to vote at Our Lady of Guadalupe Hall. Organizers say there are 4,000 eligible Hispanic voters in South Omaha and plan on registering a minimum of 400. Still to come tonight on Newscenter 3, the bargaining continues, and the princess and her newly born son are out of the hospital. Stay with us.
Why buy from the price maker, Radigan Road, Missouri Valley? Camaro, Monte Carlo, Citation, Celebrity, Cavalier, Caprice, Impala, Corvette, T1000, Firebird, Trans Am, Phoenix, Sunbird, Fiero, 6000, Grand Prix, Bonneville, Parisienne, Sierra, Forenza, 98 Omega, Toronado, Cutlass, Delta 88, Century, Regal, Electra, Skyhawk, LeSabre, Skylark, Riviera, Chevy trucks, Midas vans, Trans Air vans, and hundreds of used cars. That's why, and he's tough to beat, Radigan Road, Missouri Valley.
Some stores offer carry-out service if you ask, and some stores want you to drive to a pickup point and wait and wait. At Baker's, carry-out service is company policy. All day, every day, year-round. Guaranteed carry-out service. No matter how far away you happen to park.
This is the world of Estee Lauder, filled with enjoyable times. And now she has a free gift for you. 5 of her famous beauty products, including white linen parfum spray, the fragrance the Estee Lauder woman is wearing. This $20 value is yours free with any Estee Lauder purchase of $7.50 or more. How great to have Estee Lauder treat you to Estee Lauder. This Estee Lauder gift is yours through September 22nd at all Yonkers stores.
Harold and Kay Stevens invite you to the Bellevue Queen restaurant on the beautiful Missouri River, only 10 minutes from Omaha. The Bellevue Queen family menu features homemade specialties, succulent steaks, the area's largest selection of seafood, hearty homemade soups, 7 different salads, and the largest lobster tail in captivity. There's dining, dancing, and entertainment aboard the Bellevue Queen restaurant, Hayworth Park, Bellevue.
Word tonight that some progress is being made in talks between the union and General Motors on the issues of job security and wages. But thousands of workers at 12 plants are still on strike. Jim Cummins has more on that story.
As negotiations continued at General Motors headquarters in Detroit, both sides seemed optimistic about the chances of a settlement soon. The union's chief negotiator, Donald Eaflin.
Every day brings us closer, but we're not going to talk anything about details of what we're doing.
Okay, do you think, let me ask you this way, do you think that you'll have a settlement in time to prevent the shutdown of 13 plants tomorrow?
I suggest you ask the General Motors people that question, as they hold the answer.
GM wants a settlement tonight because the company will begin feeling the true impact of this walkout at 13 plants tomorrow. 12 of the 13 are final assembly plants, and if they are not producing cars, the parts will begin backing up in the pipeline within days, forcing layoffs at other plants. People on the picket lines know that.
They shut them down. They know good and well that they're going to be hurt for cars pretty soon.
There is another sign that an agreement may be near. The UAW has made tentative plans for a meeting of local union leaders on Wednesday in Chicago, presumably to present them with a new contract to take back to their members. Late this afternoon, Luigi Zolan, a local union official at a plant in Warren, Michigan, told people on the picket line that a settlement is likely.
We hope to get, before midnight, we hope to get an answer. It looks that promising.
A union spokesman said negotiations are expected to continue tonight until an agreement is reached. Jim Cummins, NBC News, Detroit.
And late word tonight is that workers at GM's plant in Van Nuys, California, agreed on a contract, and they'll be back to work tomorrow. His name is Henry Charles Albert David, but they're going to call him Harry, yes, Harry is Britain's newest prince, and he made his first public appearance today. Princess Diana, with Harry in her arms, left London St. Mary's Hospital today, just 22 hours after the royal birth. The crowds outside the hospital got a good look at the family before the family went home to Kensington Palace. Iraq claiming tonight its security agents shot and killed 3 Iranians who tried to hijack an Iraqi airliner. The 3 Iranians apparently tried to hijack the plane over Syria while it was on a flight between Cyprus and Baghdad, Iraq. A faulty electrical outlet is being blamed as a cause of a morning fire in South Omaha. Authorities say they contained the fire to the upstairs and put it out within 20 minutes. No one was hurt. The people who live there are on vacation, and they will find that the blaze caused an estimated $5,000 damage to their house. Still no sign of an escaped inmate, Noel Heathman, the man who scaled the prison wall in Lincoln last Sunday. Meantime, Lincoln Police Chief Dean Leitner says he wants to meet with correction officials to discuss last week's escape. He's concerned over events that happened after the escape, one being that it took more than 2 hours and 20 minutes after the escape before the prison was able to give authorities a full description of Heathman to broadcast. 4,000 scoops of ice cream, 1,000 hot dogs, and 3,000 cups of soda. Mix them together and you get Sundae Sunday. The event is to raise money for the Children's Museum at 18th and St. Mary's. The museum gives kids hands-on experience at play acting, doctor's work, and even a shot at television experience. But today, all attention focused on the museum. Thousands of people showed up, including a number of elected officials and other politicians hoping to scoop up a few votes.
Sunday Sunday is an annual event of the Omaha Children's Museum that we do to make the community aware of the fact that we're here and all the fun things they can bring their children down and do. And also, as a little side benefit, we raise some money for the museum.
They wanted to generate $5,000 for the Children's Museum. And, of course, that is a worthy cause.
Nice little place, too, for the kiddies. I don't know if you've ever had a chance to go down there.
Not yet.
Weather-wise, according to the Weather Bureau, it says right here, not much going on. So we'll try to explain that when we come back.
Of all the luxury cars, of all the performance cars, indeed of all the cars in the world, there's only one that offers the power and precision of a transverse-mounted front-wheel drive V8. Only one. The 1985 Cadillac DeVille. If you find this fact hard to believe, check out any car in the world. Then see your Gold Key Cadillac dealer.
May the best car win!
Arnold Palmer announces Pennzoil's Clean Deal Sale.
Now's the time to load up on all the Pennzoil quality and protection you can handle. Pennzoil makes it easy, with prices too good to pass up, and no gimmicks. All you have to do is watch for the ad from your favorite store that's featuring Pennzoil at special deal prices. It's Pennzoil's Clean Deal Sale. Take us up on it.
Del Val's collection of quality lighting for every room in your home. And now Sutherland's offers the entire selection to you with savings up to 45%. Del Val's famous lacy satin-edged tulip glass lends warmth and nostalgia to any room and is available in a series of designs for either ceiling or wall mounting. And for a more modern touch, select this grain genuine oak strip in either the 3 or 4 light patterns. Savings up to 45% on all Del Val lighting. It's just one more bright idea from Sutherland's.
I'm Priscilla Presley, and when I thirst for color, I quench it. When I thirst for moisture, I quench it. If your lips thirst for attention, quench them with Quencher lipstick. So rich with moisturizers, so drenched with color, your lips will shimmer. If your lips thirst for attention, quench them with Quencher.
On this day in 1810, Mexico declared its independence from Spain. It's a day many Mexican Americans celebrate their heritage in many cities across the country. And in Mexico, this day is a very important one. It's a national holiday, obviously. And if you're wondering what Cinco de Mayo is for, which is the 5th of May, Mexico on that day declared its independence from France. So 2 days of independence, I guess you could say. Boy, your weather map looks like a big collage. You've spent hours dressing up tonight.
Minutes. It helped.
Minutes.
The intern helped me out. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I've got some good news for the folks back at the weather map, but more importantly, I think our weather pattern is going to continue the same. We've got a system that's going to come through that might give us some rain, and that's good news and bad news. Roger Hamer has brought some weather videos, some colors of the season, some nice pretty flowers for today. Here are the current readings. We now have 55 degrees, 11 degrees cooler than the high temperature for the day, which was at 3:30 this afternoon, and that was 66. Lincoln is at 59 degrees, mostly clear skies in both cities. They had a high of 70, humidity at 55%, barometer steady, and surface winds are from the southeast at 6 miles per hour. They're going to get a little gusty tomorrow as well. Back at the national map, as I mentioned, the Weather Bureau is calling this a not much going on day, but where the action has been the most has been down throughout the Southern California area lines where flood watches and flood warnings have been posted. Well, they've got them posted here from the San Gabriel Mountains to the Los Padres National Forest. I guess they had a lot of rain there, and they're warning folks about the rain that has been falling there and continues to fall in that region there. There's a low-pressure system off the coast there that's kind of kicking off water in that area there. Other areas of the nation that have had rain have been well to the south of us. Texas had half an inch of rain down in Brownsville, so also some scattered thunderstorms throughout Louisiana, and the only other section of the country that has had rain has been way up in Portland, Maine, where they had a quarter of an inch of rain today. Temperature-wise, it hasn't been bad here in the Midwest for the states that surround Nebraska. Chadron had the high for today of 80 degrees, Marshalltown, Iowa, 71, Joplin, Missouri, 73, Redig, South Dakota, 85, Douglas, Wyoming, 84, La Junta, Colorado, 85, as well as Garden City, Kansas. Back at the national map, temperatures around the nation, 66 degrees at Philadelphia. It was 64 degrees at Chicago. They didn't have a very warm day. 73 at Memphis and 75 degrees over here in Atlanta. But out west, again, the hot temperatures. Bullhead City, 106 degrees for the nation's high. It was 90 degrees at San Diego and 97 at Sacramento. Our forecast is looking like this, and it looks very, very nice as we look one more time at some flowers. Partly cloudy with a chance for some rain showers more towards the dawn hours. A low tonight of 43 to 48, winds from the southeast at 10 miles per hour. Tomorrow, a chance for a morning shower, then becoming partly sunny, breezy, and warm, much like today, with a high of 70 to 75, winds from the southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Here's Monday night's forecast, fair to partly cloudy with a low range in the 50s, winds from the south at 5 to 10. Extended forecast, a mixed bag. Tuesday, mostly sunny, 81. Wednesday, a chance for afternoon and evening showers with a high of 85. Thursday, partly sunny and 80 degrees. Our outlook forecast.